Okay, I'm the worst host ever. I thought this was at 2:30.
Yeah, she forgot about her
No,
own
no, 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 no. I
workplace.
didn't forget. I didn't forget. I thought it was later because it usually is at 2:30, right?
No,
No,
no, never.
no, always.
I don't know always, but the last one was
Okay,
around 1:30.
okay. You're on his side. I understand.
Okay. Rosa, can you put the presentation, please?
I don't know if you already introduced each other. Hello, my
No,
name is
we're
Diana.
actually beginning. Diana.
Okay, okay. Okay.
You can sit here, so you can.
I can sit here.
Yeah, so you can get yourself. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's the cover. Next, please. Okay. I have to put the presentation here. I forgot.
See,
Yes.
I'm not the only one who forgets things.
Didn't take one.
Yeah. What can I say? Okay. So let's begin with the introductions. We're going to begin with the three people in here because it's easier. Okay. Let's start with you, Maria.
But,
Yeah.
about me is my name, right?
Yeah. It says
1, 2,
below.
3,
Tell us
4.
who you are actually. So who are you?
Well, hi, I am Maria Leon. I don't know, around 24 years old.
She doesn't know her age.
Yeah, she's like, how many years? I was born in 21.
What year is it? Like that.
What?
Your name, your age, whatever. Who are you? Okay. Maria. She's Maria. She's Maria. She's 20 something.
What
Okay.
about love?
Experience. What do you do in life?
I'm a student at university too. I almost finished my university.
Career.
Maybe I am in my last year.
She's about to become a doctor. Amazing.
Yeah, I think I am a little fluent in English. I already studying at the CBA. I am in the module 22. And yeah, I can do do a little.
Okay. What about love, Maria? Are you dating? Are you seeing someone special?
No.
Are you waiting for the
That's
one? Okay.
Next question. Yeah.
We just had Valentine's Day. I mean, did you celebrate Valentine's Day? No? Okay.
No, I give gifts to my friends
Okay.
because it's the day of the friendship too.
Okay, it was a Valentine's.
Yeah, but no, I have my experience with love. So, I don't
Bad
like
experience with love. Yeah.
Okay.
There's there is not, well, my family.
Okay.
But not something special. Celebrity crush.
Crush, yeah.
In this moment I like Thailand actress. So
Which one? Lisa from Blackpink.
that is not an actress.
Well, she's
Hey.
she's from Thailand.
No.
As far as I know.
There are so novels.
Okay.
Those series, Thailand.
Okay.
Thailand
Okay.
series. You don't know.
Okay,
Like
okay.
a Fayeka or something.
Well, I try. Okay, Oswaldo.
Or Jenna Ortega in the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn, Oswaldo. Who are you?
Well, my name is Osvaldo. I live close here. I study in the Santa Maria University, and I'm working in human rights,
Okay.
driving. So, well, that's me. I'm 24.
Okay.
Experience. Yeah, that. I do that. I like a mid-level in English, I think. And about love, I'm not dating right now. I'm married, actually.
Ooh. Wow. At 24. Maria was like, okay.
But we are
Yeah.
Same age. Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange. It's like a teenage marriage.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, what happened over there?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm married. My wife is working right now. I will actually work later. And Yeah, I think she's my special one.
Oh, that's so
And-
sweet.
Yeah, because I'm married right now.
He's kind of obliged to say so.
Yeah. You just say that when you're married.
Okay.
Yeah, celebrity crush. I think the main characters of Dune, they take all of my celebrity crush, Florence Pugh, Zendaya, and Timothée Chalamet. He's a beautiful guy, and I think that.
Haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie either.
Okay,
But
we'll
it
see
did-
it.
I
You know-
understood the reference, but I haven't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and I know that
We
they are
added
doing
to
a
the
rewatch
list.
in Cine Unidos, I think.
Yeah, and it's in the
But
Oscars
I
right
haven't
now.
watched it.
But
We
did you
have
know?
added to the bucket list.
We have homework to do.
Yeah, did you know Timothée Chalamet and
Yeah, of
Florence
course,
Pugh?
Zendaya, yeah.
And read
Yeah, all of them. They're gorgeous. I know.
Yeah, the novels are totally cool, actually.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Mariale?
Hello, my name is Maria Alejandra. I'm 24 years old.
She's not married. Okay.
I'm a student. I study literature at the UCB. I just finished my whole, the courses. I'm working on
The academic record.
Yeah, I'm doing my thesis,
Congrats.
and I'm writing a novel. I'm not so fluent in English because I've never taken any classes. I'm just learning by myself.
Okay.
But she
Talented
good.
girl.
I will-
Yeah.
But she good.
I'm
I
trying
mean-
to improve my pronunciation and my forming whole sentences because I can understand it and I can read it and I can write it, but talk.
You can speak.
Yeah.
You are speaking.
Yeah, actually, you're doing it right
In
now.
this moment.
And when I'm not dating,
Okay.
She was like, look. No.
Boys.
And my celebrity crush right now is Ruby Cruz, who's an actress from a movie that's called Bottoms. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a lesbian movie. It's so good. I love it.
I know the movie. I haven't watched it. We have so
It's
much
amazing.
homework to do, yo.
You have to make it the list because I'm gonna forget everything.
Yeah, she
they
forgot
said.
about today, actually. So
No.
you can see
Okay.
how that.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Diana. I didn't forget about this. I thought it was at 2:30.
She forgot, guys.
I didn't. Yeah, I guess I'm fluent in English according to I don't know what test C1. While I'm not dating, and I read about this celebrity crush 4 hours ago, and I was thinking of and I
She forgot.
I forgot to think about it. I usually don't have celebrity crush because I don't know. I do feel like I do not know these people. I don't know. I cannot be close to people I don't. I see on the screen.
Now let's see here in the online session. Sofia, Ruby, Alberto. It's time for you guys to introduce yourself. Who wants to go first?
Okay, yo.
Okay. Hi, Ruby.
Hi, I am Ruby. I am geophysics engineer. I am not fluent in English. I don't know what level in English I have. I don't know. I have 2, maybe.
Okay.
What about love when I am married?
She's also married.
My
Okay, maybe
Yes,
both of
I-
you get out. I don't know.
No, we need to have many points of view.
Many
from the-
points of view from the
course.
novel, from a romantic novel.
Yeah.
Ay.
Okay. We have 2 groups, like the
What
married
about
one and the traumatized one. So I don't get it. There's nothing in between, right? Okay, great. Did you
I
say this
didn't hear.
crush?
What are you saying? I don't understand.
What is your celebrity crush?
Okay, my celebrity crush, I don't know, I say Ryan Gosling, maybe.
Okay. Okay, good taste, good taste.
Someone I know?
I got you, boo.
For money, right?
Yeah, I got you, boo. I understand. Okay. What about you, Sophia?
Oh, hey guys, So I'm Sofia Morales. I am 28 years old.
She doesn't know her age either.
I am somewhat fluent. I think I did a test once in CBA where it's like a C1 or something, but I don't really remember.
Okay.
And my love life, gosh, I'm engaged.
She's engaged.
Okay, cool.
Thank you all for coming here today. Yeah, this meeting is postponed. Thank you.
Until we are all married.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but it's been good. I can say, I think we're getting married this year, but no news yet.
And she's
we're
getting
still
married.
kind of
Okay,
thinking
something
about
else, Sophia, that you want to throw at me? I don't know. Just go ahead, go do it.
Do not listen to him. Congratulations, Sophia.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You were talking about different point of view, so.
Yeah. Always.
I'm the traumatized one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's.
Sure, I'm a celebrity, but I don't know. I'll have to think that more.
Okay.
No one comes to mind.
Okay, if you think about one, you can write it in the chat. Okay, Alberto,
Okay, thank you.
let's go with you. Are you here with us, Alberto?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have problem hearing you. I
Okay,
will go really fast.
okay,
I work in a call center with computers, and I think I speak English, but I'm not very fluent. I think that's something that it takes a long time to achieve.
okay.
But anyway, I try to do my best. And about my okay, there is a special one. It's not in Venezuela right now, but I hope we can be together in the future.
Okay,
And in
hopefully.
relation to the celebrity crush, I think she is Scarlett Johansson.
okay, good, I got you. Yeah, good test.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think we have Jesus. I saw him coming in.
you sure?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus, are you here with us?
Okay. I didn't read the book. I'm sorry. I wanted to.
Ah, okay,
read
he's
you all.
only just passing by. Hi, Jesus, thank you so much for coming. He was like, yeah, I'm not romantic and I'm single and I'm going to, put myself in that situation. Thank you. Okay, well, guys, then it's my turn, and my name is Ricardo Agrasso. I'm 24 years old too, just like you all. I'm single, thank you. I'm just enjoying my life.
Okay.
Shut up, girl. I mean, I'm going to get to that point. You see her face? I mean, yeah. Okay, what about my experience? Well, I work with Diana in Education USA. This is Tuki, our mascot. And I love reading, so it means a lot to me that you guys are here, that you read the book, and that you want to participate in this, whole idea that we had last year. It has been a true blessing for us, actually. We have a great time. And what about love? Well, I'm dating someone. I think there might be someone special. I don't know. We're taking things slow, but I'm enjoying the time. And celebrity crush, actually, I don't remember the name right now, but he appears in Gilmore Girls, and he had a series with.
Okay, let's not talk about Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the name. Oh, I will remember the name eventually. Adam Rudy. The OC, yeah, actually him. He's like nerdy, but he's smart, and he makes fun of everything, and I just laugh at it. Yeah, I'm silly. So, okay, let's continue. These are the rules. Rosa, can you put the rules in the screen, please? Okay. By the way, I think you have your microphone open, Rosa. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, the first rule is that the book club is English flexible, which means that you can speak in English, but if you want to say something that comes naturally for you in Spanish, you can do so as well. Try to use English because that way you can practice. Okay, this is an open and actually very comfortable space, we'll say, and everyone's opinion counts. But I'm always right and you're wrong, just so you know. I'm always in the right position.
You know, he's serious.
I'm actually serious about that.
He's not joking.
I'm not
you
joking.
wish he's joking, but he's not.
I'm not. And the meetings will begin promptly. Yes.
Like right now.
Yeah, like today. We're going to try to maintain the space here for the ones that are coming in reality as clean as we had it. Okay, so let's talk about the other. This time we had a very different author. We had a Russian writer, which is completely different than the last time, actually, because we read Charles Dickens, we read
I was
many
surprised.
Americans ones, and this time
When
was...
you sent the book, I was surprised. Like, why? Why are you?
Because
are you reading about
actually
it?
Ricardo wanted to read this book, so he added it to
Yeah,
the
thank
list.
you.
Yeah.
I was
It
scared.
was actually a personal goal that I had.
Yeah, he wanted to read it. And he was like, I'm gonna kill two birds with one.
With one stone, yeah, I did that.
I was scared when I see the book and someone told me he had only 80 pages and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are trying to pick books that are shorter because sometimes we had like 300 pages and we're like, okay, this is a little bit
And
too
I'm
much.
glad for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Agatha Christie one was excellent, but it was long. So for a
It was
month,
like 180 pages, something like that.
wow, almost 200.
It was almost 200.
I mean,
but
in
it was the greatest book
Yes,
I read
it-
last
it
year.
was,
It was,
but-
I think, my favorite of the year.
But it was in our second language, so 200 pages to read like fast in 1 month.
Yeah, I think we were a little bit.
We were ambitious,
Yeah.
but it was
We
worth
had a
it.
great
It
time.
was worth it.
We had a great time. Okay, your turn.
Okay, well, I don't know why this is my turn because I haven't prepared this, but okay. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. Fyodor
Dostoyevsky. Yeah.
Dostoyevsky.
Yeah, what she said.
That's her author.
What she said.
You know that I hear the audiobooks, or I hear some different audiobooks. All the
Pronunciations about the name are
Are
different.
different.
Yeah.
Ah,
About
okay,
Dostoyevsky.
okay. So you can make your own version. Perfect. That's
We can go with that one. Thank you.
So he was a Russian novelist. I know he wrote many short stories, so maybe we can read another one. He was a journalist. He was. I read a lot about this guy before coming in here, but that was 10 days ago. I was a different person.
Diana is
As-
coming back from Roraima, so she
Yeah.
has been through a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
she's back like today, actually.
She's in her mind. She's still in
Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
with the one falling.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
So he works to explore the human condition in the troubled political, social, and spiritual atmosphere in the 19th century Russia, and engage with a variety of philosophical and religious themes. So this one, I think this one reflects exactly this. I
Yeah.
mean, not all of the topics, but most of them.
He is very traumatized, basically.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah.
let's
You
continue.
have a deep, I don't know, say, thinking
Yeah,
about everything.
and it was another age. I mean, we are talking about the 1840s or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He was an alcoholic too, actually.
Ah, okay, the
Yeah.
author.
The author.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
not the.
How do you
not
say
the-
when you are addicted to the game?
He was gambling.
Look,
A gambler.
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 Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he had a lot of problems.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had a lot of things that we needed to resolve.
So,
But he
did
had
you
no
enjoy
therapy.
the book?
Maybe the books are the therapy, or was.
It could be.
Well,
Yeah, I think that. I
Yeah.
think he put in his characters a lot
Okay,
of him.
but did you enjoy the book? What did you
Well-
think, like in general?
I like it.
You like it?
Okay.
I was
Well,
surprised because I read the first pages and I say this is a romantic novel.
I read the
And I
first
want to kill
pages
Ricardo
and I
because
was
say
like,
it,
oh
and I
my
don't
god,
want to
this guy
kill
is so
a romantic
intense.
novel.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, okay, I kind of understand him a little bit. But at the beginning, he was so intense. Oh my god.
Yeah.
we're going to talk about later. Don't worry.
Okay.
Guys, I actually have a quote for y'all. Rosa, can you put it on the screen, please? Okay. But how could you live and have no story to tell? This is a very famous quote from this book, and I want you guys to actually dive into this question. Do you wonder, or have you ever wondered, if you have lived enough to have a story to tell? Yeah, and this is only the beginning. I mean, I took this seriously. I know. Yeah, this is welcome to therapy session number 2.
No, I think no.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the life.
If you think about it,
I don't know how to say.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Sophia, we're hearing you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just saying that, you know how this book actually just spans like 4 days, like the entire story?
Yeah,
Mhm.
4 days.
So, if you look at it that way, with just 4 days until the character was able to tell a meaningful story.
Yes.
So when you look at it that way, I think even if we don't notice, just living 1 day or 2 days or just 1 week can tell us a lot of stories. Something that we encounter or things we go through. It's just our everyday life, I guess.
Okay, that's a very nice point of view from someone who's engaged. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm well. Okay, that was good. Okay, what were you trying to say, Maria?
That I think life is, I don't know how to say, finita. The human being doesn't live,
I think it's finite,
Very
the
much.
word.
doesn't live
Much.
lot-
Yeah. No.
Yeah, and we can do all the things that we want to do. So for me,
You have to choose.
obviously you have something to tell because you live like 50 years. You have to you can say something.
I think he feels. I mean, the person who the narrator thinks this because he haven't like done anything. He just see people, but he doesn't interact with people. So maybe he feels like he doesn't have a story to tell because it's just a story that is not interesting.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of gossip.
Yeah, he has a lot of gossip
Yeah.
because he looks everything. And when I was reading that, I was thinking like, bro, you have a super cool history to tell because you don't
Yeah.
talk with anybody and you have a lot of things to tell, and everyone have a lot of things to tell. But I think that the people that going for there saying like, oh, I had a good history to tell, and it's like, bro, keep calm right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that everyone had a lot of things you really can enjoy to hear.
Okay.
I think that.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, now the first question actually from the book club is, what does white nice teach us in general?
Yes, Sophia.
What do you want to say, Sophia?
The friends don't exist for like forever.
Yeah, friends and for life. Yeah, actually, I agree. Friends son.
Friends.
Yeah, the narrator was put on the friend son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens
say-
before. It will happen in the future. Like there's no
Okay,
escape to
Alberto?
that.
Never ending.
I would say that it's important not to fall in love
It's important
in
to
a
follow
fast way.
in a fast way. Oh,
okay. To take your
Yeah,
time.
you can
Okay.
rationalize a little bit before falling in love.
Okay.
Well,
Getting to know the
It is
person.
I mean, depends on what you're looking for with this advice. Because if you want to have a story to tell, maybe, I mean, you would have a more interesting story if you fall in love quickly.
Maybe, but that
But-
doesn't always turn us right.
Yes, it doesn't actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of the last question because there was a show on MTV like a long time ago. It was called When I Was 17. And you had celebrities talking about their life when they were 17 and the crazy things they did. And I always thought that I'd never be in that show because I mean, I wouldn't have anything to tell. So I guess that is kind of the question.
I don't
in
remember
that.
a thing I did when I was 17. I
What?
don't remember anything. Like right now. I mean, I was in the orchestra. I used to play viola. Um,
Wow,
and I
but
was
if you look
barely
back,
beginning the
probably-
university at the time.
Wow.
That will be it. Nothing
Yeah,
more,
but I
nothing
guess
exciting.
in the States,
Maybe some
people-
drama, but not completely
Yeah,
mine.
but
so.
people in the States have driver's license, so I guess that made life a lot more interesting. I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
I think I did more things in that age than now. Because
Why? Right now, you're currently busy. Being an adult is about being
Yeah,
busy.
Yeah, but it's
All
less
the time.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay. You
It's
may have
more
a point.
arranged. Everything is more arranged in your day.
We have a
today.
structure.
Yeah.
We want money to have a structure.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You only
I
want
wanna.
money.
Yeah, I only want money. I mean, I'm on vacation, and today I just came here in the morning for some gossip. Then I went to a play. Then I came here for a book club. Then I'm going to go training, and I love that. I don't have to work any moment. But well, okay.
She's making fun of me, just so you all understand.
I'm not making fun of you. You're
Okay.
making everything about you.
Now, we have two characters in the whole story, which are the narrator and Nastenka, which I hate, by the way.
I hate to. I agree. I hate her too.
But I want to know your thoughts on the characters. So, what do you guys think about the narrator and Nastenka as a whole?
Yeah.
As a whole human being.
Yeah, you can raise your hand, guys.
You can raise your hand in here in the Zoom chat and.
Mhm. Yes, Maria, you had an opinion. Do you hate Nastenka as much as we do?
no,
No. Oh,
it's
okay.
like
Why not? You're single. Okay, Alberto, what do you want to say?
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
No, I think that the narrator, I don't know the name of that guy. No,
it is
but he looks
it is
very-
not mentioned.
It is not mentioned.
just
Okay, I think he looks very childish because he's about 28 years old.
Yeah.
He's living from his imagination all the time. He looks like a teenager.
Actually, Nastenka is 17 years old in the book.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
He's behaving very well as a teenager does. There is nothing strange about her.
I
It's
hate
a good
her.
point.
It's a good point, but I don't want to take that point. I don't know. I mean, you might be right, but
Yes, but
okay, let's continue. Actually, that's a good point.
yeah, that's a good point.
She's
Nastenka was
a
very.
teenager. She was acting her age.
Yes, because she was
I-
very yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. God,
Hey,
Alberto.
okay. You just ruined my whole presentation.
Kind of.
Okay. What about you guys? Anyone else?
I think that the fact that the narrator doesn't have a name says a lot about him. Like he's nobody.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Okay,
have
this
a face.
is getting deep. Okay.
You know, he doesn't have a face. He doesn't have a name because everything he does is like an extension of what he projects. I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
he's like a
projector.
ghost.
Yeah.
When I was reading, I think he was like a
Yeah,
ghost.
he's like he is the white knight, you know, like
Yeah.
he doesn't have anything, and that's why he like clings to her so much. And eso no justifica las cosas que ella hizo.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I do feel
I like
like
her.
he was that's what I think the book is about, like the need for human connection. It's everything.
Yeah.
We are nothing without it. And even if it breaks us, it's what makes us us. And that's why when he ends the book, he says like a minute of happiness for an entire life. It's enough. Like I had that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
Okay, wow,
Yeah, I
this
think-
is very deep. I didn't imagine it was going to be this way. Are you sure we want to continue? Okay.
Yeah, I agree with she
And he was
because
a, and she was a bitch.
yeah, because when you start to read, you actually in that moment you notice that two guys will fall in love, and it will be a connection between they, and you are waiting that the narrator wake up. I think it's a wake up novel because he's a totally different person in the first night and the fourth night. Well, and like the epilogue, how do you say epilogue?
Preface.
Hello.
I don't remember.
I think we can say preface because it's almost the same thing. We discussed this
Yeah, we
like
discussed it
a couple
long
of
time.
weeks ago.
Okay.
The preface.
Well, the epilogue it's the morning because he's awakened to that eternal night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a concept, and he is a totally well, it's he says he's a dreamer, but I think he's like a creep,
Yeah.
a little.
Well, actually, I have a question about that.
Yeah,
So-
he's so lonely. I think that he's so.
But
he's
first-
a little like a insult,
He could be in the modern time. He could be.
Yeah, in the first night, I think he's a total insult. He hates everyone because the sentence when he's saying that they abandoned me, they
Yeah.
get all to her summer village, and I was like, bro, you don't talk with anyone. I think they don't abandon you. They don't know that you are really exist.
They didn't know you was a
Yeah,
Exactly.
because you don't say hi to anyone, and it's like, no, they abandoned me. I think you're a little insult.
Okay, and do you guys think we have the next slide? Do you guys think are they truly in love? No, I think it was
So the
just
writer and the stand-up?
yeah,
Or
the narrator and
the
Stenka.
No.
But she was the first
Oh.
person that
Mm.
see hands. So it's obvious.
I think
that
it
he's
was
going
just
to-
an idea, like an idealization
Yeah.
all the way.
I think it's a connection, a really, truly connection.
Well, not more than connection. I think that it's the first time that the narrator talks with someone.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
the feelings that he was.
And Nastenka too, I think she didn't have no one to talk to understand, to be understand with something.
Yeah, I think
Some,
it's something like that. And when I read the first part of the book, it was interesting the point of view of the narrator.
Okay.
Because, well, I don't know, but I think that it is impossible that you don't talk with anybody, like you live without have an interaction, because the word, the obliga, that talks to someone, with your boss,
Force
with
you.
your partners, with whatever.
Yeah, what do you do?
yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, you're an introvert.
Well, yeah, I do talk to people, but no, the
Impossible
word
not to talk
doesn't.
with anyone.
I feel the word doesn't force you that much. I mean, you can live without talking to people like easily.
Yeah, but
And how do you
Actually,
work?
it's not. It's
She
not
works
that
only
good
with me,
in.
so she's kind of obliged to talk to me.
she told me in your ear.
No, she sends a
I
WhatsApp message.
don't.
Actually. I'm like 5 feet away,
That's not.
and she sends a WhatsApp message. Yeah.
That is not true. I'm thinking about the karma and again. Okay. No, but I was thinking that in other cities like in Japan and everything, that you can actually go and buy your stuff at the store without really talking to anybody, and you can do a lot of things automatically. Actually, you can have a life with almost talking to anybody. Like, it is possible. It's not good, it's not healthy,
No,
but
it's
it is
not.
possible.
But that's about culture too. I mean, that's how it works in Japan.
That's what she say, that you can live without that human connection, because a human being is
Yeah.
We're social people.
I think the narrator needs it.
Yeah,
I
social
think
animal.
the,
You can
Yeah.
not have that
He needs
communication
it,
with
but
someone.
Yeah, I think the narrator desires that, you know, have a connection with another people.
yes, but I think maybe he realizes that he needs or he wants that interaction after
Yeah.
having it, because I mean at the
No.
beginning he's so used to like walking by and imagining stories about the
Yeah.
houses and about the people that
Yeah, but he was
Yeah,
saying that.
the first moment that he
yeah
talk his I don't know what to say. Soltó todo la primera vez que vino allí.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well
No, I
yeah.
think that he desired that because well, I totally it's totally cool that someone be a introvert people, but he was like I was go with any guy with a club if he will ask me and I will.
And they will get married very young. It sounds familiar to you?
But I mean,
I will get into any wagon and go to a summer villa so if someone will ask
He
me.
was desperate.
And
Yeah,
he was
and it's like who will ask?
Okay,
you?
we have
He will-
Alberto. He raising his hand. Okay, Alberto, what do you want to say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was disconnected from the.
Okay, no worries.
Conference.
We're talking about if you
Well, I
think.
think the question is
Uh-huh.
if they are truly in love.
Yes. Yes, yes.
I think it was a first love. So
Okay.
at that point in time, you don't know what the love is.
At the first time, you don't know what love
And
is.
for
Oh my
them,
goodness.
it was like
He's
a
destroying
second
me.
first love.
Wow.
It was very volatile.
It was very volatile. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you so much, Alberto. I may not never ask your opinion again. It just hit me hard. Okay, you know what? Let's continue. I have another question. Let's move on. Rosa, can you put it on the screen? Thank you. Okay, about the narrator. How does his loneliness and isolation influence his actions? I think we were actually talking about that in the moment. And about Nastenka, I have what does Nastenka's past relationship with her lodger shape her interactions with the narrator?
well, I think maybe she's not open to anything because she's already attached to the lodger.
Yeah, she's me.
And she's
Maybe that's why I hate her. Oh my
Okay.
goodness, this is getting real. Oh, I may just go. Thank you so much for coming.
you can go. You prepare this.
but you are the
Oh, is it a shadowing? Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
He hated himself.
Can I?
Alberto, I don't know if he raised his hand or he let his hand
Okay,
rise.
Alberto, you want to add something?
Be careful.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
You're destroying people here.
I think that when you're in pain, you are vulnerable.
Yes.
So most of them are in pain. So that's a very easy target. So anything could happen. You know that there are some guys who target women in pain,
Yes.
women with problems, because they seem easy to get. So this is a situation where both of them are in pain. So that's why they think they are in love. But after 3 days, there is no way you can get in love.
Yes. Okay.
3 days and
That
talking
doesn't
for
sound
1 hour.
personal at all.
About 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these books have a lot.
Yeah, it was the shortest we
Yeah.
have read.
I was thinking about the last question because I mean you say the narrator wants to have like other interactions, but there is one part I just read this morning that he didn't see one of them, and he usually sees for 2-3 days, and they say like when they saw each other they did like a gesture with the hat and they almost say something, but thank God they didn't, or something like that. And
Yeah.
so it is strange because he like when he has this interaction he starts like he became so insane.
So
But
intense.
so intense. But
Yeah.
first he
I
was like
understand.
he didn't want to talk to anybody actually. I don't know. It's strange. He wants but he doesn't want to.
I mean, I personally think from a very external perspective, thank you, just in case, that it kind of makes sense because as Maria was mentioning, they were craving, that connection. They were craving to feel understood whatsoever. And it kind of makes sense for me that she, in a place where she was feeling vulnerable, she felt rejected by someone else, she felt like she had an opportunity to connect with someone else, but at the same time she was missing, not grieving but missing the person she already had. So I think that for Nastenka it's kind of easier, in like an easy place to be with, because you can actually be familiar with that sensation. You always had a moment where you were trying to get to know someone somewhat better, you were vibing, whatever, and then it didn't happen, it didn't continue. And then someone appeared, but it wasn't the same. And you were like comparing and everything. Because it happens, we do that. But for the narrator, it's very strange because at the same time, it's like, how can you actually express so well what you think
Yeah.
is love if you haven't
Experience.
experienced it before?
But he has thought about it a lot, I guess.
Yeah, I think it goes everything to the idealization that he had from getting to know the experience firsthand, that he only used the words he knew instead of actually getting to know the words that he needed to understand. So he will love bomb Nastenka with whatever he had, because that was love bombing, y'all, just so you know. But that's very interesting. Now, Oswaldo was talking about this earlier about the dreamer, and you can change the slide, Rosa, please. Thank you. And I want to understand what is your perspective about the dreamer archetype that is in this novel.
Mm,
I think it's a person that is out of reality.
Okay.
Or idealize all the things that are passing in their life.
He's like a watcher of the reality, but he isn't.
doesn't participate
Yeah, he isn't.
actively.
I think.
In
Okay.
a point of narration, I feel identified.
Maria was like, oh, okay.
but I do that.
It can eat me.
Don't talk about me.
Because it's easy lost in yourself in the street, for
Yeah.
example. It's like you are in the street and you are not talking with anybody and
Yeah.
you're lost in your thinking.
Yeah.
And well, people like me that overthinking
That are over the
a lot.
Hi, girl, with me.
Yeah, it's so easy. Like have this type of
Yeah.
way of thinking.
The internal world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's cool. But Nastenka, she was like, yeah, I'm a dreamer too, but I'm actually in the reality too.
Yeah.
She is between two worlds, and I think it's cool. But
She was
it's,
in a healthy level of dreamer.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
totally. But it's totally crazy to be a dreamer completely. I think that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what about you guys in the Zoom meeting? Do you want to say something? Because I actually have the answer.
I
so you
told
know.
you, it wasn't a joke.
Okay,
He
you may
thinks
not be
he's
wrong,
always
but I
right.
am actually right.
We talk about it.
Okay, who wants to say something?
I don't hear opinion, I hear
Uh,
laughing.
Okay.
I think,
Okay.
I think that it's a call to have action.
Oh,
I mean,
to action.
We don't have to hesitate doing what we want to do,
Okay.
to be real and stop thinking. Just think a little bit and then go to action.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
important nowadays with the amount of time people spend at social networks. And at the time that the novel was written, there were no
The novel was written
there
in
weren't any type of social network. But
1840s.
now, people live online all the time and
Yeah.
they should go to meet
I think
people
that goes
in
along with
person
the
and
quote.
talk to them and ask them out
Yeah.
and don't fear rejection.
Que tenemos que ir a tomar un café, chica, ¿estás escuchando?
So,
I think that goes along very well with the quoting here. They say, I only dream that someday I shall meet someone at last. Oh, if only you knew how many times I've fallen in love like that. Like, at the beginning he says I shall meet someone, but like that is gonna happen, like, and he doesn't talk about how to get it or how to get in or how to participate, actively participate. Like he's just
at the end of the
waiting
day,
for
it's a
something
decision.
to happen to him.
It's a decision at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You just didn't put up the question. And
you just cannot expect something happen to you. You have to look for it.
yeah, exactly. Okay, but now, since I'm right and you're
Okay.
wrong, the answer is
Yeah.
actually in the book. Rosa, can you put the next? Thank you. Okay, so the narrator actually telling us Tenka his definition of being a dreamer. And he says that the dreamer, if you want an exact definition, is not a human being, but a creator of an intermediate sort. So as Oswaldo was mentioning, he was so in a world that is not touching reality that he even considered himself not part of the human experience. Right. I mean, we are actually vibing in here in this session. I mean, I like it. I like it. Thank you so much for knowing that I'm always right. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
You're totally right.
Yeah, I'm awesome. You can follow me on my socials later. Okay, let's continue. So let's discuss the ending of the story, because for most people I know, the ending is like so brutal. You can cry in here, Mariana. You can cry.
Oh my God.
Okay. Do you guys think that the ending was inevitable? Do you guys, it could be different? How do you feel about the narrator's final state of mind?
I think it could have been different. I mean, I think maybe, I don't know, it was another time. If the lodger didn't appear, like never, I don't know if they could be happy together. I don't know. Well,
So many
no,
issues.
I see that, no.
Mm.
I agree, but at that time, I don't know. I think people thought that you fell in love with someone and that's your someone forever. So with that mentality, I don't know. I think at that time people didn't
Tuki, do
have
you want to
as
be
many
the love of my life?
expectations as today.
He said yes.
I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess.
Okay, that's good.
I know you don't agree. I see it in your faces.
Yeah.
I see it in all your faces.
Okay,
I'm very
Sophia.
bad
Sophia
at
wants to say
I'm
something.
really bad at reading faces, but I have seen that.
Okay, Sophia, what do you want to
Sophia,
say?
tell me.
So I kind of agree with you. I think that
She agrees with you.
I
Oh
mean,
my
it's a
goodness,
lot
you're the
better.
first.
wouldn't have if the lodger wouldn't have showed up, I think there would have been a possibility of him and her getting together. Because
Maybe.
I mean, she's very young.
Yes.
And he appears to be quote unquote madly in love with her. So I could see the possibility of him going to her very long and making happy. But
Yeah.
I don't know. She seems very clear of love. So I don't know.
I mean, it is just a possibility, but I mean, being that young at that age was very, very common. So
Yeah.
I think they just would feel lucky to find someone who likes them, and that's it. I think they didn't have as many expectations.
I mean, it was only 4 days. So
Mhm.
if the lodger never came up, it would be like maybe they would get to meet each other more and maybe
Yeah.
something would have come
I
out.
think they would find out that everything is not as good, as marvelous as they thought, but at the same time, I think they would get over this. Like, I'm already in this, let's make it work. I don't know. I think that's how they did
4
it
days, people.
in the last.
Yeah.
I'm glad to say that my last relationship lasts longer. Thank you.
So bad. Okay.
I think another I'm not sure who was on this spoke earlier, but the point of her being so young, like
Yeah.
when we were teenagers, like 4 days, it's like
We're talking
Like
a lot
anything
about
could happen.
time. If you get to know a person
Time
like
is
for,
important, girl.
I know,
Yeah.
but wait,
You need more than first.
I know.
Okay,
I
this
know.
has become
You
an
need
intervention.
more, yeah.
Yeah, I think we lose connection. Okay.
plus dates weren't the same as they are right now. So like there, everything had to be more like proper. You have to marry first, and then go from
Yeah.
there. So people had to make decisions quickly, if they wanted to go ahead and move on without person or find someone else.
Yeah. I think time is not that important.
Well,
Okay, we're going to
think
ignore Diana from now on.
she had a point because they know from each other so deep, so a lot of things from each other in that 4 days, and you
Yeah.
have months, years.
And you don't
knowing
know the other
someone,
person,
yeah.
and the other person still surprises you. I mean, you can spend a whole year with someone and you don't know them.
Yeah, they fall
So,
in love
imagine
knowing a lot of
In
things.
4 days.
No, I mean, it is proportional, but not necessarily. Okay, the only example I can think of is Shakira, but the others are
Why do
didn't
you always
work.
bring Shakira?
I
She's
don't know.
always bringing Shakira.
I know,
She's
but
a
she
Shakira.
was no. She was with this guy Bedarua for lots of years, and that's it. And with this Piqué, I know it ended up really badly, but it
With
was
Piqué?
very fast.
With Piqué,
Yeah, but
okay.
it was very fast, and it was very happy for a long time, and everything went really fast. So I don't know. He met this other person for years and years and years, and then everything just was
Crumbled.
yeah.
Okay.
Everything was faster.
You know something?
And I know it ended up badly.
And now
but
you know
I
Shakira
don't
has
know.
a multi-version and greatest
I
song
know.
about.
I don't know a lot about celebrities, so I cannot think of other examples.
Okay.
That's the only example I can think of, but I mean, maybe it's the exception, but it's not impossible.
Okay. I just hope our director doesn't see this because we're going to get fired.
Why? Why?
Eventually, I don't know. I just have a
Like-
feeling. Okay.
She's saying like, okay,
Nowadays, it's difficult because you don't have that type of conversation at the first time. Like so deep.
Well, it depends. I actually agree with the idea that it may not be actually the timing that is important, but the connection that you feel with the person. Because, yeah, I know. I know. But I mean, it obviously depends because it is something that you cannot force. It just happens. I mean, I have known you for a while now, and we are like a great team, I guess. I would say we're friends and everything, but we don't talk daily. We talk only when we see each other face to face. Same with you, mostly. Same with you. So it's like, and I see you, girl. I see you, and this is still my face. But at the end of the day, I have connected with y'all, and I feel like I have different versions of connection because it's not the same. It's not as deep as I have with Mariale because I tell her about everything. But Isma has read like all the texts and everything that I do. He knows me that deeply. And Diana, well, she is actually obliged to deal with me.
Forced.
Like she's forced.
Yeah, I just discovered this week I'm paying a karma for it.
Okay, just so you know, just you can be in the context. She went to Roraima and her guide, right? It was her guide?
Yeah.
Her guide was called Ricardo. Yeah.
Yeah, and he made the same jokes he does. And I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be happening again.
Yeah. He will bully her as
Yeah.
much as I do.
Yeah, and for the same thing. My god.
Diana is actually like paying a karma. I know.
Sign of the universe.
Yeah. She's my patient test. I know that for sure. Okay, let's continue with the next one. I want to know your overall thoughts, like what are your thoughts on this classic novel, because it's actually a very famous classic novel about relationship. And I have this quote from Fyodor that it says, I am too young and I love you too much. Writers. We don't like them. She's a writer.
It's like you say.
What do you say, Isma? You have been very silent.
What?
What do you think? On the spot, yeah.
I thing that I could judge harshly, and I could be like, they are so dumb, and so they were so quick, especially him, obviously so quick to fall in love. But I can also put myself into his shoes and say, okay, well, I haven't had this connection before, and he was obviously very desperate and craving, so he obviously maybe forced that connection onto her, and she was like, okay, but I have now this friend. It was a friend zone. That's just, it's a book about the friend zone. That's it.
A book about the friends.
Yes, that's all.
It kinda is. It kinda.
No,
Yeah.
truly.
But it's like the worst friend song ever because she's like, well, yeah, but maybe, but no, but
Yeah.
so it was the worst friend song ever.
It's a very long tweet, actually.
All the friendships with friends are horrible.
It's a
There
very
are
long
no
tweet.
points in friendship.
Okay, they're not good points, but they could be worse points, I guess. I don't know.
True.
Yeah. And what do you guys think here in the Zoom meeting? Sophia, Ruby. Los escucho.
I have to agree, they were too young. Even him, he was very young like in his stuff. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's like a fleeting romance.
Fleeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it will actually be like a summer romance.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
read romance books about people that are a little bit older, people you cannot call teenagers,
Yeah.
just to see something
Yeah, I
different.
agree.
We can read Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twilight. Like a teenage and a 100 and something guy.
Well,
Yeah,
it's very
right.
different context. I mean,
I'm not reading Twilight.
okay, but I'm trying here, girl. Thank you. Okay, Alberto.
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 I think that he was in love with falling in love. He never stopped being a dreamer. Just it was me
Yeah,
at
that
the
much.
time that she said yes. I would have taken her away immediately and not allow any opportunity for the lawyer to come back. But he was dreaming all the time, and he never stopped being a dreamer. Not even
Okay.
15 years in the future.
Are you my therapist or something?
So he was all the time thinking about love and using that sentence that doesn't make sense. But for him, it was
Yeah.
what he wanted, to be dreaming all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
For me,
So
But
sad.
he was also very lonely, right? Like
Yeah.
he didn't have like both family or friends beside. I mean, those 4 days.
they were both delulu.
Yeah, they were both a little bit delusional, I know.
Yeah.
But was that so bad?
I think
No.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
I know, I
they
know.
want company.
Huh?
I think at the end of the day, they only wanted company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They translated that into romance and projection and all, but deeply it was just the need for company.
Okay.
And he was so lonely that he wanted to, like, I don't know, hacer que perdurara eso.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she was, and that's in a romantic way, like marriage and stuff for the time. But it couldn't be because she was the idea of
Yeah.
being with
Have you
someone
noticed
else.
we've been reading these books like with the mentality of a therapist?
Yeah, I
Of a
know.
psychology? Because I mean, without being rational and thinking, okay, there are so many wrong things in here. I think, okay, it's a nice story.
Well, I can
They could have ended up well. I don't know.
I can read about somebody without thinking that they are my patients. I feel like what is happening with this man? Therapy.
Okay. Are you gonna do that with everyone? Because starting
I
today.
don't know why.
Do you ever go to a date and you're having like a coffee meeting the people and you will be like, yeah,
This
trastornado.
In the real life, I didn't analyze anyone.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's a book.
Yeah.
It's a book, and I try to understand how is the way that of thinking of people that are in the book.
Okay.
And with this guy, I was wow. This is an adult that think like a child because how an adult can be like this? I
What
was
adult can be like
But
this?
it's a very, very young adult.
Yeah, I think
Ah,
he could be 21, but he also a teenager minded.
Yeah,
You
in
know?
her mind.
Well, he haven't lived that much as to consider himself
no,
an
I
adult.
think-
He wasn't
maybe.
emotionally smart. He
No,
wasn't
no, no.
emotionally
I think the 4 nights was a punch of reality to him. He grew up a lot to this experience.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you don't have many connections, yeah, maybe you do not grow up
Yeah,
in that
you
sense.
had your fears broke heart.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have my very humble opinion.
Of
And
course.
I'm going
Of
to give
course,
you my
read
very
it
humble
in
opinion.
here, yeah.
Rosa, can you put the next one, please? Okay, that is my very humble opinion. I actually read the book.
Yeah,
Diana
this is like the correct answer, you know? The one you
No,
were
I'm
looking
ready, I'm
for
ready to
is
hear
the
it.
right one.
I love
Okay, yeah. Actually, I wanted to read this book as a personal goal. I'm trying to read 22 books this year, and I'm halfway there.
Why
This is
22?
my. I don't remember why 22, but
Okay.
it's 22.
It's the half of the
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
weeks
thought
here.
of that too. Okay.
And this is my number 10, actually. I
Wow.
just finished it yesterday, yeah. Yeah.
You don't work.
No,
No, I do work. I do work. Trust me, I do work. But I was trying to write a review on Goodreads because I do that. I'm that intense. And this is what came up. So for me, this book it starts very sweet when two lonely people bond over a series of conversations and find momentary bliss in one another's company. I think that we all agreed on that one. But it is also a quick read, but one that lingers after the final page. It warmed up ten only yes, Jesus. Yeah, sorry. It warmed and hurt my heart in equal measure because it was for me personally to understand the narrator. I'm a writer too, and I read poetry and everything. So reading what he said, it was like, oh my goodness, I want someone to speak to me this way, just for once. I want to be the muse, not the artist. Um, but sadly, it ended up being a story of a depressed man friend sometimes. So
excellent.
that's my hot take on this
Okay.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the narrator, but I feel identified at some point. Like
At some point, yeah.
He's very depressed. I was too. I want to say that I was. I don't know
She
if I am
wasn't
now.
fair.
No.
I mean, I get like she didn't have to. She's not obligated to.
No,
receive
yeah.
him. But she was mean when
Yeah, she was
tells
mean.
him, "Oh, why he can't be like you, girl? Say that! Don't ever say that to another
Well,
person."
I don't know if you live like a friend zone, but most of the people are like that. They didn't care about you.
Yeah, I think life is not fair.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse to be mean.
No, no.
You can't. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but no, because he was his friend at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah, he was his friend.
He was how do you say that in English? Apoyo. He was.
Support.
Yeah, he
was
was
being
being for her
supportive,
while
yeah.
she was crazy about this guy that was like weird to the other one.
Yeah.
So don't tell people, oh, I wish I could be like you. Oh no, the other one that in the letter. Is,
In the letter,
I wish
yes.
I could love you both. I've been
I
told
wish I
that
could love you
phrase,
both.
and that's horrible. That's
Well, there is
at least you're well, exactly, but he wasn't.
Yeah, but
It was monogamous at the time. It was a very monogamous relationship.
I don't know if she wanted. I mean, she was disconsidered, como desconsiderada.
Yeah.
She wasn't much sensitive about him, but I think she didn't mean it to be mean to him. Like she was very. She didn't.
She was
think
foolish
She
to
was
Yeah.
hurting him with those nice words.
Yeah, she wished she could have the other guy as his husband and this one as his friend. But
Yeah,
you
like
can because he didn't want me to.
Yeah.
So you should let him go. To don't say, oh, no,
yeah.
Let the man go.
Yes.
But now I'm like judging more harshly because now I'm thinking, were they even friends? They met 4 days before. In 4 days, can you truly be friend to someone and then be friend zoned and fall in love and be infatuated to a
It
person?
happened. We read it.
It was boom, boom, boom. In Dostoyevsky's mind.
Have you ever been to Russia? No.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
that's
that's
it.
how. Yeah,
Maybe that's it. That's what we're lacking.
Yes.
We need to go to Russia and see it.
Yeah.
If we sit on a bench and there's someone comes in and we will be like, "Are you the love of Malibu?"
I will romanticize that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Someone come and say, "Yes."
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they try to resume all of their experience in that book. And
Could be.
it shows for that only.
Maybe.
Well, I think that's what makes it interesting that everything happening in 4 nights. Because if it had happened in 2 years, I don't know, it could have happened to anyone, basically.
And so much happened.
And
Exactly.
so much has happened. Okay, what about you guys here in the Zoom meeting? Do you want to say something? Do you want to add final
Conclusion.
thoughts about a conclusion? Not everyone at the same time.
Yeah.
I just wonder if the dreamer could be a woman instead of a man.
Oh, that would be nice. If the dreamer will be the woman and not the man.
Could be.
Would the story be different?
Maybe. Why not?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking. Wait, Alberto, conchale.
Yeah.
from the point of view of her being with the grandmother. She
Yeah.
needs to break from that prison to be with somebody else. And the other guy is the way of her getting out of that
Yeah.
place.
It was her escape.
Mhm.
But that's an interesting to think about. Maybe soon, if the next Dostoyevsky is born,
Okay.
or maybe if Mariale write about that,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Okay, now before we go, it's time to choose. Rosa, can you put it on the screen, please?
Next one.
Okay. Now we are having here 3 books. We have The Stranger by Albert Camus. Yeah,
Like
I know,
again?
sorry.
Why again? We haven't read that
No,
one.
no, but
No.
you want to read it.
Well, yes. So it's our book club.
Okay.
Or you're right.
We have The Death of Ivan Ilyich and My Mortal Enemy.
Yeah.
Here you can see the number of pages, so you can
It's
now
not. They are
the-
not very long.
they
They're
are
very
not
similar,
long.
actually.
It's very similar. It's an easy read. And now you have here the synopsis
Yeah.
of the book, so you can vote. We are going to give you a couple of minutes so you can read it, and
Well,
Here
if
in the
somebody
Zoom
wants
chat
to
you
read it
can-
out loud, that's okay too.
I just talking about have the both point of view about the Russians writers, about Tolstoy and Dostoevsky. I think it could be interesting to read the Death
Okay.
of Ivan Ilyich. I didn't even read the synopsis, but I think that
Tolstoy is like the War and the Peace, right?
Oh.
Tolstoy is like they write.
Ana Karenina.
Anna Karenina.
Okay.
Kind of like that one. It was
Yeah.
a little bit longer than I expected.
they are like the two writers about that century in Russia. And
Okay, we can compare.
yeah.
If we read that one, we can compare.
Yeah, Tolstoy was writing about the novelists, the high
The
spheres.
top. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Dostoevsky was like the poor people.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the topic is deep too.
Okay, Alberto.
We have 2 for Tolstoy.
We have Oswaldo and Alberto voting for Tolstoy.
Okay, what about you guys?
Tolstoy.
Okay, 3.
I vote for My Mortal Enemy only because
Yeah,
right
thank you.
now
My
that's the
Mortal
one I haven't read, but I read the
Okay,
rest.
Louis says The Stranger.
And
What do you say, Sofia? I didn't hear you.
My Mortal Enemy.
I
is
don't know, the Death of Ivan Ellen.
Okay, The Death of Ivan Illich. Okay, I think Tolstoy is winning.
Tolstoy is winning. Okay, we're gonna read Tolstoy.
We're going to read The Death of Ivan Illich by Leo Tolstoy next month. So it is about a powerful and disturbing story about a successful judge who confronts the harsh realities of death and the meaninglessness of his own life. I think it's going to be very deep. Can you handle that?
Let's see.
No pressure though.
Yeah, he's gonna be on vacation, so I have to prepare next one.
Yeah.
But he promised he would be here.
Yeah, I'm going to be here too. So that's all. Thank you so much for coming. You can put the final slide, Rosa.
Yeah, thank you very much for being with us. Remember to be part of our digital library so you can read all the books and the audiobooks and everything, because we have a lot of material there.
Really, this is the first book that you made me read, and I like it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much for being here, Jesus.
I
If you
don't know
have
if
the
she said
time,
thank you or sorry.
Jesus,
Or maybe
if you
you
ever
read a
have the
little
time
tweet.
to read the book, please do that and let us know by an email or something your thoughts, and we'll be sure to answer you back promptly. Yeah, sure, of course. Thank you so much again, guys, for being here, for taking the time, and well, we are going to see you next month.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye guys, thank you.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
We ended early, right?
No, en una hora. Y media.